Only the deck finishing systems from Sikkens can produce extraordinary results like these.
Creating a finish for your deck that is this attractive and will stay attractive for many years is a challenge. But the reward in a rich, lustrous appearance and extended life for your investment is well worth it. Decks provide the biggest challenge of all in preserving the beauty and strength of the wood. Unlike vertical surfaces, decks receive the full impact of sunlight and its damaging ultraviolet rays, plus the long-term effects of water pooling on its surface and the impact of outdoor life. That's an exceptional test for the finish you apply to your deck. So it demands an exceptional finish and exceptional care in applying it. This extra effort pays off in a finish that simply can't be matched with any other exterior wood finish. It begins by making two key decisions. The first is to select a Sikkens C-Tall or Rubal finish for your deck. Why? Because both these finishing systems have been designed specifically for decks, offering a superior level of deck protection, durability, and appearance not found with most paints or stains. Three significant characteristics of Sikkens DEK finishes make them better for your deck. 1. Aggressive penetration, so the integrity of the wood remains intact. 2. Microporosity, or breathability, to assist moisture in escaping the wood and to help prevent the coating from cracking or peeling. And 3. Durable film-forming qualities to ensure exceptional protection from ultraviolet rays and help reduce the possibility of wood decay. The result is two superior wood protection systems, offering the benefit of an elegant, long-lasting appearance in either a C-Tall translucent or Rubal solid color finish. With a C-Tall DEK translucent system of products, special binders and transparent iron oxide pigments deliver a unique see-through finish that enhances the natural wood grain while providing excellent absorption qualities and protection from damaging UV rays. The high solid oil alkyd resin technology in C-Tall DEK base means more product goes into the wood, not the environment, and provides the essential foundation for the C-Tall DEK system. The system can be completed with a protective maintenance top coat of either alkyd-based C-Tall DEK or acrylic-based C-Tall BL-DEK. Both are specially formulated for use over C-Tall DEK base to provide exceptional durability and long-lasting performance. Rubal DEK is the decorative one-can, two-coat color-fast system that reveals the wood's natural texture beneath a rich solid color, while still providing long-lasting Sikkens protection. Rubal DEK will beautify even aged, worn surfaces and can help bring an old deck back to life. Whether you prefer translucent, solid color, or an eye-catching combination of both, the important decision is to choose a Sikkens DEK finish. Then, to ensure full beauty and protection from the Sikkens finish you choose, it's important to carefully follow the instructions for proper application. This is crucial because even the finest finish can't perform at its best if it's incorrectly applied. These two decks were finished at the same time. The one on the right was applied according to instructions, and the one on the left was not. In the next few minutes, we'll look at the 3 steps you'll take to give your deck an attractive and durable Sikkens finish. Preparation, application, and maintenance. Keep in mind that the guidelines for applying a finish to your deck will vary according to the condition of the wood, plus other factors, such as, is it an unerected deck? An erected and unfinished deck? Or an erected deck with an existing finish on it? No matter what your situation or the age of the wood, it is essential that the wood be dry. Excess moisture is wood's most destructive enemy, and protecting your deck from moisture is one of the most valuable benefits of a properly applied Sikkens finish. But while the Sikkens finish can help protect your deck from moisture in the future, it can't fight the effects of excessive moisture that's in the wood before you begin, or the continuous moisture that can build up due to poor drainage, poor ventilation, or uncoated areas left susceptible to moisture. How dry should the wood be? In all cases, the moisture content must be less than 18%. New wood should be given 4 to 6 weeks of drying time, with spacers placed between the wood for air circulation. Your lumber yard or contractor should be able to confirm if in fact the wood you used is sufficiently dry. If in doubt, ask your dealer to confirm this dryness level with a moisture meter. It will take just seconds to test, but add years to the life of your deck. Pressure-treated wood and wood stamped S green also require the 4 to 6 week drying period before applying a Sikkens finish. Once you've determined the wood is dry, begin the preparation process by examining the surface carefully. The glossy finish of this lumber is the result of planing the wood. The planing process actually seals the wood cells, making it hard for the finish to penetrate. The first step in preparation is to reopen the cells, permitting them to welcome the finish and help it to penetrate deeper and adhere better. So before finishing, sand the surface with 80 to 120 grit sandpaper, being sure to follow the grain and to clean off the wood after sanding. For uncoated, erected decks, either sand the surfaces as indicated earlier or wash the wood according to the following method. First, wet the deck thoroughly with water. Then, apply a solution made up of 4 ounces of trisodium phosphate, or a phosphate-free substitute, and 1 quart of liquid bleach, dissolved in 3 quarts of water. Let this solution remain on the wood for 15 to 20 minutes, being careful not to let it dry. Finally, power wash the wood with clean water, applied no more than a foot from the surface, at a pressure not to exceed 500 psi. Allow 3 dry days before applying the Sikkens finish. After the TSP wash, you may notice discoloring due to blue fungi or rust marks. These can be removed with a solution of 4 ounces of oxalic acid per gallon of warm water before cleansing with the power washer. This will bleach out the fungus or rust marks and add to the appearance of your deck. Ideally, previously coated decks should be stripped of their coating. Why? 4 reasons. First, because we want to guarantee your satisfaction with the results. But we can't if your Sikkens finish is applied over a previous coating whose quality we can't predict. Next, bare wood produces a more uniform finish and better appearance. And it encourages good adhesion, resulting in a richer, more attractive finish. To remove an existing finish, you can either use a non-wax chemical stripper followed by treatment with the TSP wash solution and power washing, or sand the finish using 80 grit sandpaper in the wood grain direction and removing all dust afterwards. Allow the surface to dry for 3 good dry days after washing. For application of your finish, choose a day when temperatures range between 50 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 to 35 degrees Celsius. This is critical since below 50 degrees, the finish will dry too slowly. On the other hand, if the wood is hot, the surface will dry too quickly, trapping solvents and causing bubbles. Fast drying also prevents the finish from penetrating deeply enough to provide proper adhesion and full protection against the elements. For the same reasons, avoid both direct sunlight, which can dry the finish too quickly, and a day when either frost or excess dew could form before the finish has dried completely, creating a milky finish. When working with Cetol DEK base, be sure of at least 5 to 6 hours of good drying time, as wet weather or frost will affect the drying time and long-term integrity of the coating. Early exposure to low temperatures or rain can extend Cetol DEK base's curing time for upwards of several days, as well as cause the coating to appear gummy and soft. Should unexpected rain or frost occur, you must prevent any extensive activity or foot traffic on the deck until the coating is hardened sufficiently to avoid marring or tearing the surface. With an unerected deck, you enjoy the optimal advantage of finishing the wood before assembling. so that all 6 surfaces are covered, as well as ensuring the deck construction provides good ventilation and drainage. Remember, surfaces of your deck not exposed to direct sunlight face the risk of damage due to excess moisture and poor circulation, so they benefit from the protection. Now that you've chosen the best possible finish for your deck, don't compromise by saving a few dollars on a cheap inferior brush. A quality brush matched to the finish you're using will pay off with easier application, better penetration, and improved leveling of the finish. When applying purely solvent-based finishes like DEK Base and Cetol DEK, choose a long-haired natural bristle brush. For water-based or emulsion finishes such as Rubol DEK and Cetol BL DEK, use a nylon polyester brush. A quality brush is a good investment. It can save time, ensure the best possible results, and will last many years if properly cleaned and maintained. For cleanup after using Cetol BL DEK, simply use soap and water, while brushes used for application of all other Sikkens DEK finishes should be cleaned with mineral spirits or turpentine. Here, we're applying the Cetol DEK system, starting with Cetol DEK Base. Be sure to cover all cracks, joints, and nail holes with a generous coating of the Sikkens finish. Also, end grains absorb large quantities of finish and should be saturated to prevent moisture from being absorbed. After applying the first coat, allow the surface to dry for 24 hours. For unerected decks, you can now begin assembly. When completed, apply a second coat to all exposed surfaces. When using a Cetol DEK Base translucent finish, apply a coat of Cetol DEK or Cetol BL DEK after 6 to 12 months. Solvent-borne Cetol DEK and waterborne BL DEK are protective maintenance top coats which provide a durable satin finish and add resistance against ultraviolet rays. Before applying a maintenance coat, prepare the deck surface by cleaning with the trisodium phosphate solution. Power wash with clean water and permit the surface to dry for 3 days. For long-term maintenance, apply a coat of Cetol DEK or BL DEK every 18 to 24 months. Sikkens Rubol DEK solid colors are applied in similar fashion. A generous first coat, followed by a 24-hour drying period, and a second coat. Apply a long-term maintenance coat every 18 to 24 months. Both the Cetol DEK and Rubol DEK systems are especially effective when used on handrails, spindles, flower boxes, gazebos, wooden swing sets, furniture, and other areas of your deck which deserve highlighting and protection. Decorative touches can be enhanced by choosing a complementary or contrasting shade from the wide range of Cetol DEK or Rubol DEK colors. See your Sikkens dealer for the complete selection. The ceaseless attack of sunlight, moisture, and wear on your deck will eventually affect even the toughest finish. Inspect the DEK finish periodically and make any repairs or touch-ups before more serious damage can develop. Start by checking nail holes and end grains where destructive moisture tends to gather. Next, check the overall coating for any signs of physical wear, especially in heavy traffic areas. These sections where the coating has been worn may cause premature coating failure. Under normal conditions, a maintenance coat of your Sikkens finish should be applied every 18 to 24 months. For rich appearance and long-term protection against weather and wear, nothing creates lasting impressions quite like Sikkens.